A summary of Chapter 6, Obsessions and Compulsions. Obsessions are mental images which are driven by a compulsive feeling. The compulsion is far stronger than any conscious decision, and the person can rarely resist, if at all. The person is usually in total surrender of the conscious drive of the compulsion, and therefore is forced to do its bidding. The compulsive thoughts are viewed as being separate to the person, and will in most parts leave the person anxious, tense, and feeling victimized. A lot is achieved by breaking down each obsessional issue or intrusive thought that the person will have. Each issue will be challenged, laid out on the table, and walked around the room. Every small detail will be unfolded, and the person will be able to see each problem and situation in the cold light of day. They will be encouraged to confront themselves logically, rationally, and to challenge themselves on each obsessive subject. Getting the person to use their imagination to reason and understand is imperative. This will help to take away the energy and the anxiety from their problem. Care must be taken, as going through the detail may enhance the intrusive thoughts, and the therapist may also uncover even bigger problems. Each case is different and caution is required. A passive, therapeutic approach to slowly desensitize the person to each intrusive thought by exposing them to it rationally and logically. This can take the form of mental imagery in bright colours aimed at having successful results, whether in an imaginary world or their practical environment. In both methods, there is a significant reduction in the person's anxiety. Practical and achievable goals should be set for the person. Some sufferers with obsessive-compulsive disorders often have sleep patterns, which are a problem. And they will tell people that they are constantly being woken up by their obsessional thoughts. Themes, instructions, and sometimes meaningless compulsions will haunt them in the middle of the night, preventing them from getting back to sleep. They will rarely have peace during the day or at night. It seems that they are also more prone to night terrors and night phantoms. There have also been links between obsessional disorders and speech problems such as stuttering, repeating sentences, and having a feeling of being choked. Although nightmares and night terrors are two separate themes, the obsessional will sometimes experience both. They will often awaken and their heart rate will be accelerated as they experience feelings of panic. With the correct treatment, in most cases, many of these symptoms can be reduced. In the more difficult cases, a significant amount of sufferers manage to control their symptoms, and in time can live an obsession-free life. The therapist must be well practiced with these problems, and a solid rapport and trust must be gained with every person. The person needs to be willing to work with the treatment and be prepared to put the time in, which in most cases may be long-term. A summary of Obsessions and Compulsions. The Hypnotherapist Confessions by Antony Watkins can be found on Amazon UK and .com, in paperback and on Kindle. For more information, go to www.antonywatkinshypnotherapy.com.